Hey there, Purple Marine 81 here. This video is going to be going over a couple things I do with safety and when I'm hiking by myself. Um, Anybody who does this kind of stuff knows that, if you're out hiking with a couple buddies and something happens, some sort of emergency situation, or you're, sustain an injury, chances are it's not going to be life-threatening just due to the fact that you have, the other guys with you. They can grab your pack from you. They can help you back to, a vehicle or a base camp or something like that and get you the help that you need. But if you are somebody who hikes by themselves, which I do, that creates a whole different situation because now it's on you to handle whatever type of situation you're presented with. So something I like to do, and part of the reason why I do this is because of something that happened to me when I was in the service. We were doing some field exercises and I sustained a leg injury. Now, granted I had other Marines around me, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But had I been by myself or separated from the other men in my unit by any kind of great distance, that would have caused a serious problem for me. So this is partly why I do this now, because I don't want to run the risk of possibly dying because I wasn't prepared for any kind of leg injury if I'm out hiking somewhere. So what I did is attached to my main ruck is a smaller bag. Let's see this here, and it's just attached with the carabiner clip. Now, when I am, hiking, I probably will attach it to the bottom as well, but just for demonstration purposes, I just wanted to have it clipped into the bottom so I can show you how easy it is to take it off there. So let's say that, I'm hiking out in the middle of somewhere, and I roll an ankle or slip down an embankment or something like that and break a leg, which happens a lot when you're hiking. That's probably one of the #1 injuries that hikers sustain is ankle or leg injuries. So if that happened, I drop my main ruck, I unclip this small bag, pull my knife out. So I've got those two things taken off. I drop my main ruck. I don't have to go into the details as to why it's important to have this with you. You're going to need all the tools and everything that this guy can, do for you. So I pull that off. This can attach to my belt or whatever. This smaller pack does have a shoulder strap, so I can sling it over my shoulder. Now what I did is I just took this real small light pack. This probably weighs maybe 2 pounds. I put the bare essentials for me to survive for a couple days inside this pack. So hopefully within those 2 days I can get back to an area, where I can get some help. I attached a small 16-ounce Nalgene bottle to it. Now something that I do before I go out, I pre-fill this small bottle with these things. I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but they're made by Gatorade. Basically what it is if anybody's been in the military and has a displeasure of drinking e-water, it's kind of like a civilian version of that. It's basically just enhanced water. It has carbs, B vitamins, loaded with electrolytes in like a concentrated form. Takes 4 of these to fill up that little 16-ounce bottle. And the reason why I do that is, for obvious reasons. You're going to need to be able to replenish, electrolytes, your vitamins and carbs, stuff like that, and in a small package. So I pre-fill that. I also put water purification tablets inside the pack in case you are lucky enough to come across a water source. You can use that. But aside from the water, I'll show you what else I got inside here. Poncho. The reason I chose this bright yellow color is because it's highly visible. If I was in a situation to where I just absolutely could not move, say I broke my back, this is highly visible and you can see this from far away. So spreading this out over yourself or the ground or on a tree, this will draw attention to you. So that's why it's there. An emergency blanket, self-explanatory. This is has an emergency whistle on it. There's a flint built into the side. Has a compass on the top. This cap unscrews and it holds waterproof matches. And there's also a signaling mirror in the bottom of this cap. Don't really need to go into why that's important. This is a small multi-tool. This is a waterproof bag. I've got a brick of fire sticks in the back, a lighter, and then some, I don't know if you can see those. They're little foil waterproof like Insta-Lite packs. It's got a semi-solid chemical on the inside. It's waterproof. All you do is you light the outside of the packet, and it burns cleanly up to about 4 minutes. Just a little fire starter. Got the waterproof or water purification tablets. And then I put 4 of these Cliff Bars in there for a quick and easy source of food. And that's it. It's pretty easy. I can do a lot with what I've got here. It's a small pack. It's lightweight. And I think this is a real good idea to have something like this, because if you need to drop your pack, you don't want everything that's in your pack that's probably going to be a larger scale. Your water bottles are going to be bigger. Your food sources are going to be bigger. All of your tools are probably going to be bigger. Your shelter is going to be bigger. Everything, it's all going to be larger and way more. And if you can't utilize your legs, you're not going to be able to put all that weight on there. So you're going to have to choose to leave whatever tool or necessity it is to keep yourself alive in that pack laying on the ground somewhere. So if you can kind of scale things down and put it in like a little emergency bag like this, I highly recommend doing that for you. Like I said, if you're not doing this by yourself, you don't really have to worry about it as much, because chances are all the guys with you are going to have redundant sources for everything. But tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.